Alright, hello YouTube people. So, as you saw in my last video, I did keto for just over a month now, and I've been feeling great. I love keto. I had one carb day after the month, kind of to celebrate. It wasn't even a carb day. It was literally one meal. I had pizza, and then two like small Bisquick pancakes with syrup, and then I think a brownie. That was my cheat meal. And the next day, I felt pretty good for most of the morning, but then later in the day, I kept getting a headache, and then for the day after that, I had a headache as well. But then by the end of that day, I was right back in ketosis again. So that's nice to know that it was not too bad, but I definitely do not want to cheat again. Does not feel very good. Maybe in the long run I will want another cheat day, but I will wait probably another at least 4 weeks before then is my goal, because I just don't feel very good eating carbs, and it just reminded me how much I hate them, so maybe it's a good thing. Anyways, so seeing as I have surpassed a month on keto, I'm loving keto, but recently I kind of want to take a step further. If you heard in my last video, I mentioned the Carnivore Diet. Totally got the name wrong of the guy that inspired me and like got me interested in it. His name is actually Sean Baker. He is super smart. He has been doing it, I think, for over a year now, and he does a lot of posts about it. And there's a bunch of other people that have followed him and done the same thing for at least 30 days to see if it helps them, and a lot of them say they have improvements even if they were already keto to begin with. So that's what I'm interested in, the fact that you're low carb but going even further low carb to like 0 carbs, basically just an all meat diet with some cheese and a little bit of heavy cream and eggs kind of like thrown in there as well. It's basically just a diet eating from the animal kingdom, so like no plant-based stuff, so like no olive oil, no coconut oil, no fruits, vegetables, anything like that. I know it sounds insane, but the like benefits people have seen and the science behind it, and like the fact that ground beef or beef in general is so nutrient dense makes a lot of sense, and it kind of does make sense again with like our ancestors and what they used to eat. And like if you think about it, for the majority of the time, like during winters and stuff, like meat would be their main source of food. So anyways, I've been looking into it a lot and finally decided myself to try this diet. I find on keto, like I said in my last video, I still get cravings occasionally just because of the minimum amount of carbs. And if I eat anything with an artificial sweetener, I get cravings again, which drives me nuts because I have a keto blog where I do keto baking all the time. So I'm kind of thinking of switching over my blog a little bit to more savory dishes. We'll see. But anyways, yeah, so today, this video is my official Carnivore Diet Day 1. And I'm super excited, obviously, because it's the start of a new diet. I get excited every single time for stuff like that. I don't know if that's weird or not. Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm interested to see a couple things. So I have like 3 main things that I'm looking for. One is, does it help my cravings more so than keto? Do I get less cravings than keto because of the reduced carbs? 2, does it improve my gym performance more so than keto? Because on keto, I find sometimes my performance was reduced, but again, I'd only been doing it for a month. It's not much time to tell. But otherwise, I did have good days on keto too, so I can't say that many bad things about it. I actually felt pretty good on keto. And then 3, I want to see how it improves my skin. I've never really had like bad acne or anything like that, like as you can tell. But my face does get like rosacea, just on my cheeks sometimes, like right here, like if I come out of a hot shower or something, or if it's like really hot outside, my cheeks get like really, really red just in like one patch, like there and there, which drives me crazy, and I hate it. And I know it doesn't sound like a huge deal, but it really bothers me. And then also I still have like, I don't know how to explain it, like, you know, like little bumps on your arms or your legs, like that you get as well. Like I have that. I forget if that's called eczema or not, or if I got it that completely wrong, but it's some sort of skin condition. I'm just curious if this diet being as kind of an elimination diet will help me see what's causing it. I'm kind of interested to see, like, if I take out all this stuff, like, what if I add back in things, like, maybe in the long term, like, add in a few vegetables, maybe some mushrooms, maybe a little bit of broccoli or something like that. I just want to see what really affects me. And already on this diet, I do find that, or like I have, on being on keto, realized that like eggs kind of bother my stomach sometimes, which I found strange because I always thought I was fine with eggs, but once I was eating keto and like eating so much meat, I was almost carnivore for the most part by the end of keto. And I just found that like even eating eggs, like I would still get like a stomach ache after. Like it wasn't anything horrible, like I could definitely bear with it. I got a bit bloated and just something didn't feel quite right. So I might include eggs on this diet. We'll see. Probably have them just once in a while, not as much as I was. But yeah. So anyways, I'm super excited about this. I am saying I want to do it for 30 days, but I make no promises. I may go back to keto. That I just want to see how far I can go, how far I can push myself on this diet, because I really think that it's a healthy diet. I know that some people may disagree with me. People that are vegan for sure may disagree with this diet, and that's okay. I think everyone has something that works for them. Everyone has their own view, and that's totally fine. This is just something I'm trying for my own health. I did try vegan, to be fair. I did it for 2 weeks, and I had the worst bloating of my entire life. My body, I have really severe IBS, and I was on a long-term laxative, and when I was on the vegan diet, I had severe bloating all the time. I had gas. I had every issue imaginable. I looked like I was extremely pregnant every single day. I just couldn't digest the food properly. And I know people say if you wait it out, maybe it'll get better, but I knew with my IBS, like, it just wasn't the diet for me long term, and I just didn't feel proper. Like, I didn't feel right. I didn't have the same energy as I normally do. It just wasn't working for me. So that's when I went back to keto, and on keto, it's just amazing. My digestive issues almost disappear. Almost. That's why I say almost, because this is why I'm trying the zero carb, because I do have some bloating sometimes still. Certain foods just don't agree with me still. But literally 100 times better than when I was doing vegan diet. Way less bloating. I feel better. My energy's better. And I'm actually off of that laxative that I told you about. Crazy enough, it was literally, I thought I would have to take it for the rest of my life until the keto diet. And I was able to go off of it. And actually, I'm eating way less fiber than I used to eat. I used to think fiber was 100% necessary. I had to have enough fiber, especially being someone that with digestive issues like that. But yeah, I've been not focusing on fiber anymore. I haven't even thought about it, and I've had the best digestion I've had in a long time. So again, just another plus for the low-carb dieting. And yeah, hopefully this video isn't too rambly. I just really wanted to explain myself and why I'm doing this, and I'm not totally crazy. I'm actually not a huge meat person to begin with. Like, I would eat chicken occasionally. I kind of lived off cottage cheese for the longest time. I don't know why I had this love for cottage cheese. So maybe I might incorporate that back into my diet later on. But for this month, I'm going to try and not eat it. I know that's a weird food to crave. Literally, when I'm on keto, the only thing I want to eat is cottage cheese all the time. I don't eat it because I know it has quite a few carbs in it. Occasionally, I'll have like the smallest amount, but yeah, like more so than pizza, I would crave cottage cheese, which makes no sense to me. I'm just very strange. But yeah. Anyways, long story short, I'm doing the carnivore diet, zero carb diet, whatever you want to call it, for hopefully 1 month. And I'm going to share my journey with you guys. Let me know if you're interested in a log, saying what I eat every day and what I'm feeling, because I'm thinking of posting one on bodybuilding.com if you're interested in following it. And yeah, that's about it. I just finished eating some awesome burgers I made. Oh my god, they were so good. I would have never made them if I didn't start this diet. Literally, my breakfast was a burger with feta cheese, parsley, a bunch of other things in it. I'm going to try and post the recipe on my blog because it was so good. And yeah, anyways, I don't know why I shared that with you, but thought you might want to know what I'm eating. So I will see you guys in my next video. I'm going to shut up now. And yeah, I hope you keep watching. And yeah, join the journey with me if you want to. Let me know in the comments below if you feel like doing 30 days of carnivore diet. Yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video though. Okay, bye.